Happy Friday and happy Halloween. This is Julie Miller
and Ifeomi Ezimako
with your Friday Lightning News.
Please stand for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Hey Julia, do you know what Avogadro's number is?
No, I've never heard of it. What's it about?
Well, the mole is a basic unit of measurement in chemistry, and in this past week, Mrs. Herbert's class, along with several other chemistry teachers, were celebrating Mole Day.
No. Made a penny into gold?
No?
Whoa! Yes, do it! All right, we have a fine selection of quasi-clean pennies. So you can pick up a penny, and we're going to put it into the heated beakers back there. Now I do need to warn you that those beakers have 4 molar sodium hydroxide. Mole Day is part of National Chemistry Week, celebrating chemistry, and the mole is a unit of measuring chemistry where we are measuring the amount of something. So 1 mole is equal to 6.02 times 10 to the 23 atoms or particles or ions, and so it's a way of measuring the amount of substance, and it's so huge because what it's measuring is so small.
Mole Day commemorates Avogadro's number, which is a basic measuring unit in chemistry. Mole Day was created as a way to foster interest in chemistry. The science department celebrated by hosting a Mole Day in class. The students brought in their moles that they had created.
Those moles are really cool. I love the one dressed as Batman. Our teachers are doing some really cool things in class, like Mrs. Murphy's class, for example.
This past Thursday, her class participated in a mock election. They were able to vote on an online form and even got an I voted sticker.
Wow.
Today we're having our mock election. All the government classes over today and tomorrow will be voting in a mock election, which simulates the midterm elections that are going to be held on Tuesday, November 4th. We're practicing the process of elections and learning about the legislative and executive branches and how we elect our leaders.
Have you seen a bunch of signs around Long Reach about the Penny Wars? Want to know what it's all about? Here's Crystal Anderson with the details.
Thanks, guys. This past week, I met with Miss Whitten's leadership class on their new credit project they've been working on called Change Matters. Change Matters is an organization that fundraises for a nonprofit organization called Grassroots. Grassroots is a nonprofit organization. Grassroots takes in homeless children and adults. Grassroots is also a crisis prevention hotline. Howard and Long Reach are doing the same project as we did last year, but like last year, Long Reach will beat Howard. Now, you can donate at lunches starting today, October 31st, Halloween, until November 7th. Now, Long Reach is doing a project inside of Change Matters called the Penny Wars. Now to Nadia on more in the Penny Wars.
So when we face Howard, we're having a penny war versus Howard. We're going to beat them on the field and with the penny war. So this is what we do. We have 4 jars for each class. The classes put coins in each jar. If you want the other class to lose, you put dollar bills in the other class jar. Penny war will be going on Friday and all the next week. So let's go, guys. Add your pennies.
This has been Crystal Anderson with Change Matters. Now back to Julia and Ifeoma.
Hey Ifeoma, have you ever been in a coffee house?
Yeah, I went last year. It was really fun.
I've always had a great time. It's always great to see all the talent that we have here at Long Reach.
It's that time again, guys. Coffee House is coming up, and you won't want to miss it. Here's Cameron King with the details.
Morning, Long Reach. Coffee House is returning again. It's going to be themed all that jazz. It's going to be like the roaring 20s type of look, and it's going to be on Friday, November 14th, and it's going to be $5 a piece for any family member or friends you want to bring and visit. It's going to be fun. We're going to have over 20 performers. We're going to have some staff members play. We're going to have some students play. There's going to be singing. There's going to be one-act scenes and everything, and it's going to be really fun. Of course, there's coffee there. You can drink some coffee or have any type of drink. Cookies, snacks, cupcakes, everything, all the sweetness you love. So come to the coffee house on November 14th. I guarantee it will be fun. Now to our NAHS representatives for more details and pictures.
It's that time of year again. Coffee House is right around the corner. The theme this year is the Roaring Twenties. We're gonna have singing, dancing, and acting. So save the date, November 14th, 7 to 10 p.m. It's only $5 at the door. So come party with us, Gatsby style.
We will definitely be there. Been to the movies recently? Matthew has, and he has our next upcoming movie review.
We all know the popular series Family Guy, which is by the infamous Seth MacFarlane. But another thing we know is that he has recently created a couple films. These films usually are very adult and have adult situations and humor. Seth MacFarlane's most recent film, A Million Ways to Die in the West, has become the subject of our review this week. The plot of this film takes the commonly known Wild West theme and includes many crude and rude situations. Despite its best efforts, this film was a bit of a letdown compared to his previous film, Ted. The problem was that a lot of the humor comes from the shock and value of it and how inappropriate it is, which unfortunately doesn't stand very well on its own. My recommendation, though, is that if you want to see this movie, I would recommend waiting for it to come out on Netflix or on a website of some sort that's not illegal. This is Matthew, signing off.
Good morning, Longreach, and welcome to the Longreach Sports Update. I'm Michael Hudson, and for today's sports news, the NFL has reached its midway point at Week 8 of the regular season. The Baltimore Ravens lost to the Cincinnati Bengals and fell to 5-3 on the year, while the Washington Redskins beat longtime rival the Dallas Cowboys and moved to 3-5 on the season. The Ravens play the rival Steelers on Sunday Night Football, while the Redskins play the Vikings. As for the MLB postseason, congratulations to the San Francisco Giants. Giants ace Madison Bumgarner finished with a 3-0 record and holds the lowest ERA in World Series history. The San Francisco Giants have won the World Series every even year since 2010. That's all for the Longreach Sports Update. I'm Michael Hudson. Have a great day, Longreach.
And now for some Longreach shout-outs. The Science National Honor Society induction ceremony was on Tuesday the 28th.
And congrats to our marching band who placed third in our division at the Maryland State Championship.
That's it for the Lightning News this week.
Have a safe and fun Halloween, everyone.
And have a great Friday. Happy Halloween.